Brought to you by Biscuit Tin RPG.
Welcome to Biscuit 10 RPG, everybody. We are back to our normal schedule. Uh, Unfortunately, we missed out on some of the extra time, but life happens. So, welcome to City of Illumination. We are back with the crew of great decision makers. We make the best decisions. Um, yeah, other than that, go check out Biscuit 10 RPG if you want to support. Grab some content, take it home to your home game. Some of it's been used in here, some of it's been used in the Black Ballad. There's a whole bunch of stuff. So check us out bi weekly Fridays. Not this next Friday or the Friday after. Unfortunately, we're having a delay. We'll be back with Red to Black on the 31st of January. But we will be here every Saturday to bring the brain rot that is this party to your for your viewing pleasure. Without further ado, Mike, take it away.
Thanks, Will. Welcome back to Civil Illumination. Finally, well, almost here. We're at the doorsteps. So let's go ahead and jump into what happened real quick last week as the Sandstormers finally almost reaches their goal. The Sandstormers, in heated battle with Lycans and Duergar deep in the Underdark, soon found out that the tunnel cavern was going to collapse upon them, and they needed to find some sort of trigger or catalyst to stop that from happening. Nearing near exhaustion, the party fought with every effort it could. And upon reaching the final area, a bridge that would lead into the depths of this immense cavern that lay before them, front of them, sorry, and the City of Illumination. At the last minute, their allies that they had called upon so long ago finally arrived to help them secure their next day and hopefully find the City of Illumination and bring some light back to this world. But first, party need to take a long rest, and that's where we find ourselves today. It is Vatapal. No, it's not. It is Ladine, the first of Light Week. It's the next month. It is around 4 a.m. since you guys took, I think, a weird sleep schedule last time. It is dark within the somewhat mushroom or bioluminescent lit cavern. There's this hollow ring emanating from the miniature trench before you where the bridge magically appeared, and a much more apparent one coming from the final tunnel ahead across the other side. Madame Okazi, the Arandrashi or desert elf, with her metallic tattoos, her white snowy hair, is wearing thick furs. It is quite chilly down here. As you all awake, I think many of you probably have blankets. I don't know about Ox. Um, but yeah, you all slowly awaken. Obviously, the Warforged have been away through your rest. Um, and did you guys have anything you want to do during your long rest, real quick, or did you guys have it all want to do it after? I should ask.
Uh, I'm just watching the entire time in the corner over
Okay,
everyone, making sure nothing happens.
okay. But
No,
no one wanted to do anything during the rest or before or something.
I was just partaking in the wonderful wizardry of the food stores. Just having a good time.
Yeah. So yeah, as well as you, Tev. Did you?
Uh, yeah. Uh, which ones are with us now? We have Steven,
Oh,
Givy, Lorenza,
Bard,
Bacardi,
Finny,
Corlox, Ricadi,
Rox,
Narzan,
Fidelina.
Golina.
Nina. Yeah, because I have that when someone goes down, they come back to 1 HP, and I haven't updated in a while.
Right.
So,
Yeah. All
uh,
mine are gone except for Ricadi.
okay, so Silver is not here.
Yep.
Mhm.
Godolina, I have Carlox, and then I'll take mine. Steven is here, so I can have 6. So Lena, Carlox, Steven, Givy, and Mikado also. Yep, that's good.
Okay.
Now we can continue.
Not even your own party, man. Not even your own party.
You don't die if you go down. You will survive.
You will live. You will live in time of it. All right. So, for the Warforged, Bismuth 2, I guess. Doesn't really matter where you're situated in the camp. Okazi places her semi truck basically. Fair. Okay, so realistically, it looks like a very large double-decker wagon. I'm saying large. I mean like it's probably the width of like 20 meters. It's thick. It's thick. It's a wide load. But imagine it still being wooden with metal plating on the side. It actually has like roofing. Think of like Spanish tile roofs on the top. But it has very large wheels, wooden wheels. You can think of it as the rims of a car. But there's actually rubber, or at least it looks like rubber, that's around it. But obviously the biggest is that there's this large cabin up front where there's a window where you can typically see Alkazi in a cockpit. But it's not really a magical engine. It's actually just for show. And then there's just a giant ramp, a giant 12-foot high ramp that's turned into a ramp. So, oh, and the device on top is actually like a wooden totem marked with infernal and very vile writings. Does anyone speak infernal?
I was about to look
Oh,
at mine and
forgot
then
about
realized,
Tav.
oh,
Besides
that's right.
Tav.
I don't speak anything.
Then there's
You're a blue
Carlox,
orc.
orc.
I think.
I don't.
Corlax probably does too because she's tiefling.
She's tiefling, so she does.
So-
Gibby also.
I'm
So those
surprised.
two.
I'm not surprised actually.
I don't know
Uh,
what Jace is. He did.
He learned, yeah, but he's not here.
Jason's out of here.
Jason's gone.
He has
So
Speaking
Who
of which,
had-
where is Jace?
He's dead.
That's a good question. I mean, that's a good
Ricardi
question.
can also speak Infernal.
Okay, so
Oh, yeah.
those four, you can see the writings on it. It is written by. It does not get a name. It simply is written with just. Oh, it's not infernal. It's void speech.
Okay, yeah, then
No one speaks void speech here.
Mm-mm. Wait, do I have
Uh,
comprehend languages?
No, that's true. Yeah, that would work. But aside from that, you don't see anything of any activity. You don't hear anything, but you do see the griff ball, the gif, the human who's wearing a long coat at this point, the draconian, and the half giant all walk out of the passenger side. But they all walk out and they start making their way down. You can hear the draconian speak out, and he says, look, it's a good plan. Okay. We sneak in, we check things out, and we get back before anybody knows. And so they leave and make their way down. They don't go across the bridge. They go down to the trench where you guys are sort of camped out, which is like, what are they gonna do there? But they don't come back
Oh,
by the time, and that's like 4 hours ago.
Okay. What? Okay, that's great.
So as you
Perfect.
awake, Alkazi, the Madam Alkazi is sitting there at the campfire, very calm. She's actually making breakfast. Some steak and eggs
Ooh,
or muffins. She's baking too.
ooh, muffins.
Muffins, blueberries, chocolate,
Ooh,
raspberry.
ooh.
Sweet Lord, I haven't
banana-
had this
banana
sour cooking
nut.
in forever.
Yeah. Sure she's cooking.
All right, I'm gonna walk over.
Yeah, I'm also gonna walk over and thank you for making breakfast. I just have one question. Where did your companions head off to?
Oh, Ever the opportunists. I'm sure they'll be back soon. But do not worry. I think I and the wagon will suffice for now. But first, we should have breakfast and speak of a plan.
Sounds like a great idea.
Do you
If
think your
any,
men should be here for the plan?
I will inform them. They are still. Please understand that I give a lot of leniency to my caravaneers in order to do their job so that they can be efficient. And I apologize if that is something that you are not accustomed to. But I assure you, they are professionals, and that even if they are not here for the time being, I will suffice. I did make a deal with you and your Sir Jeffrey, and I will not break it. Because I do really, really want this prudence.
I told you guys.
You
Everything's
don't
fine.
all of your passive insights, she's not lying. She's very confident. She's a very powerful and confident being. You can also tell she's a planar. Or actually, you can tell she's a celestial, actually. Um, she has celestial resonance for an elf, which
Interesting.
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 Yes.
I just go,
Uh,
no, it's fine. We're accustomed to all sorts of freedom.
yeah, Verkadi just sort of like I feel like by now, because Verkadi doesn't speak that much, but I feel like by now Verkadi has like some sort of quirk where he like informs not if not everybody, just you, Biz. At least he did it with Sterling, of like how he just disagree. Like I don't know, like maybe like she says that and Verkadi just goes and just like grunts or something or like just coughs, and then you, Biz, would just recognize that like he just doesn't trust her. I would feel by now, because like you're a very observant person, more so than well, actually no, you and Stone were very observant, so I would think that you would notice that Verkadi does not agree. Though I think you both can tell that she's being honest. She's definitely withholding something else, but you can't tell if it's like against you. Maybe it's for some other purpose.
Well,
Though
Akazi,
real quick. Anyone who participates in eating gets basically blessed for the next 4 hours.
Yeah, blessed and heroes feast, winning.
Yeah.
Biz is not eating.
Well,
Does
I know,
not trust
obviously.
any of these people.
Verkadi will also not eat, but he'll take the hero's feast. Well, everyone takes the hero's feast, right? So,
Yay.
Well,
anyways,
Akazi, what is this plan you have cooked up? Anything?
I'm not the one with the plan. This is your operation. I am just here to support you with this death ball.
Sure.
See?
Well, our plan right now is we need to get into the city. We have a way of getting in that we don't need to destroy the city to get into. We
If
will.
I'm not mistaken, I believe there's a key necessary.
Let's look at Ox.
Okay.
I'm the key.
What would you have me and my team do? Is a better question. We're here to support you.
Well, I look at Bismuth. I'm like, so we just need to get there with less fuss and no muss, right? But once we get there, obviously we're gonna have to work together from the inside to A, get to the central controls, and B, get and take care of Prundus. And we also have to, you know, make friends with the Solar.
Yeah, so Godolina finally makes her way. She used to be an early waker. Now she's becoming more like human, I guess. Seeing she's waking up later. She's taking her time more. She doesn't put on her like fitting clothing right away. She still wears her like jammies, whatever. She's really comfortable. She makes her way over and she says, "Oh, yes, so um once we get through the gates of eternity, which is the atrium beyond the front doors, once Ox uses the lens, we have to navigate going west first to find the stellar staircase that leads down to the hearts. I think it's best if I just draw you. So she starts drawing the city that she remembers. It's not great. It's terrible, really. You're like, you need like coffee or something, girl, because you're just haphazardly just drawing in the sand.
I hand her a
But
piece of bacon.
here, you need this. I think you're hungry. Um, she obviously accepts it and starts eating it while she draws. But Alkazi will go ahead and she'll like open the cab side of her, or she'll open the cab door in the wagon and she'll pull out a box and she'll close it. And she'll put the box down in front of Godolini and says, just attune to it for about 5 minutes with the vision, and it will come up before us in a 3D image. And everyone's like, "What's 3D?" She's like, "You'll see." Because
Ox just goes,
if I tell you that we're technically an advanced form of 3D, you wouldn't understand that. Because then I would be saying 4D, and you're like, "What's 4D?"
What the fuck? What are you even? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Here, eat this blueberry muffin. And she puts it right in
Oh,
your
thank
face.
you. Yeah.
+1. Oh God, how many can I eat? +99. Oh God, I can't move. All right,
rare candy.
rare candy. Oh shit, did I say that? Let's see. Ooh, I did. I'll go ahead and just put it on Discord first, and then I'm actually gonna eventually move it to our tabletop game. So you guys can move around and stuff. What is this? This copy? This is a copy. Woo! Fucking moist. Oh, here we go. So the map draws out exactly what it looks like on the outside, but then it cuts in, giving you a map image. So the crystal, as Godolina picks up this Rubik's Cube and holds it, it is just a blue cerulean colored glass looking cube. And as soon as she touches it, it it illuminates into a very brighter bluish hue. And then it brings up an image in like a sci-fi three-dimensional imagery in front of all of you. But then it cuts in half to show you basically key elements of where different sections of the city are based on her memory. So as this pull up, you guys can all see that there is thing. You can see that there is a light, like a lighthouse or something, with a bridge that leads to nowhere. You see a crystalline sort of temple. I think that's what it's called, a feng shui gate. No, not feng shui gate. Those arches, I forgot what they're called. I'll have to look that up. Leads into the interior, which she tells you that it's made of crystal, but to the map it looks like it's all snow. But maybe it's because of the years of like geometry, or not geometry, geology, rock transformations over time. But there are large glowing resonant crystals, and for you, Biz, make an Arcana check, because though you're not from Mechanus, and I don't know if you've ever been there, but you've definitely learned about it since it's one of the biggest institutions of faith and study, like education in the Sanctum.
25.
25. Yeah, so these crystals are a condensed form of gear resonance or gear magic from the plane of Primus or Mechanus. Basically, it's the essence of your magic So it gives rise to you thinking that the Celestials and Primus made a deal a long time ago. Obviously, to keep things in order, Primus probably helped them craft a mighty bastion of order, right? So that could mean many things. To your character, it could mean that there are probably technology or magic that is clockwork in nature, which gives you an advantage, but also you know of its complexities and how dangerous it is, how effective it is facing off against chaotic forces, and that includes your allies. Since most of your party is dominated by evil agendas and evil allies.
I have no idea what you're talking about,
As
but I will
you
say this: I
I was
feel
surrounding myself
seen
with
and I
great people.
appreciate it.
as you make your way towards the larger middle section of the City of Illumination, there are two areas. One is the Hall of Vigilance, and then to the right, which is that left little castle set up. On the right, which is that ruins, was the Tower of Soul. And she says that is where the prison, well, not prison, well, actually, it is where the Solar, the heart is, and the Solar that's there keeps an eye on all the prisoners. So the prison is with the Solar. Um,
Mm.
so it's like Eternal Watch if you're there. That's where the Solar is. Um, and then when you get up top, that's like the residences where her old organization resided. That's where all the vault is, where all the weapons are stored and stuff like that. It's also, she says, where a majority of the cult, if they're not already in, would be in that area. Obviously, they'd be throughout the entire city, but and then finally at the top, is the gates of the Crystal Gate. And the Crystal Gate is for her, she's never been to. It was only allowed for the higher ranking angels, like her commanders or superiors, because she was one of the lowest ranking people. She's never been up there. And then obviously the most noticeable features down the bottom of the city is that very distinct glowing crystal, which is known as the Eye of the Bright Lord, which is the immense crystal cannon.
I have the what?
Eye of the Bright Lord. Sorry,
Bright
gaze of the Bright Lord. Sorry.
Gaze at the bright word. Okay.
Gaze.
I'm writing
Man,
notes on
that's a
all this.
sweet looking thing right there.
Lee.
We're gonna take care of all of the evil.
Yep, that was the intention. What's the best way to get rid of evil? Blast him.
I'll
You
start
ever just
blasting.
wanted to turn sand into glass? Let's do it.
Oh God, we're not going to glass the planet.
We have glass. They already do this.
No, I want to do it with radiant magic.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey,
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and post it on
Radiant glass.
Roll20.
Hmm.
Did you say fade to black? Oh.
Lock passes out.
So
That
with
is.
that, what do you guys? What's everyone think?
Go ahead and share that with everybody so they see this sweet
Oh,
city.
that's-
So where would we enter from?
Well, the main entrance is the walkway.
It is
Okay.
the bridge.
The
That is
watchtower.
the watchtower. That is the gate. That's so. Remember, the city's cut in half, so obviously everything else it's all covered. But
Yeah.
getting through there, the only really exposed thing is the gate or the sentry tower, the walkway. That's what she calls it. That's where you need to display the lens and be a member of the Sin Invicta, which she's no longer, and Ox is because of Corio.
Okay.
So
So,
we need
in
to
real
come
life,
through here. And then our first goal would probably get to that prison where the Solar is, so we can immediately try to get him on our side.
So you guys, oh, hold on.
so how do we get to so Godolina, what's the easiest way from the entrance to get down to I guess the prison area to meet the
Oh,
Solar?
Well, once we get through the walkway, it'll take us to the atrium.
Okay.
And from the atrium, then we have to go through Sorry, that's the Gate of Eternity. The Gate of Eternity is a wall that reveals to you your. She just realized, she's like, ah, I forgot about that.
Oh God.
Yeah, it makes you. It makes you. She's like, those seven angels that, or the angel that came with Halcyon, the gracious humility. That's basically what that gate does as well. Um, but without the solar active, the gate of eternity won't function. So, but once we do wake the solar, and for what I remember, they caved in and destroyed the tower, but I don't think they there's no way that they destroyed the solar. Solar is protected, so they probably just caved it in and sealed it for now. Because really, still the only way to unleash it is using the solar lens. It's the key to everything. So realistically, we still have to still go. We still have to follow. We have to follow this path, unfortunately.
Right.
Unless, well, if it comes down to it, I'm not opposed in using Madame Alkazi's sphere of devastation or whatever that horrific weapon is. Sphere of annihilation. Don't say that out loud.
The fear of annihilation? That's what that was?
It is
Yeah.
basically condensed energy from the negative plane.
Yes, we have some experience with that.
Well, yeah, I
I
remember
kicked him
when
into
you
one.
killed me.
Yeah. I was mind controlled, okay?
Say what you want.
You have to let it go. And I won't bring it up again either, Ox. I'm
Oh, yeah.
sorry I killed
Yeah.
you.
Okay. Are we going to forgive all past transgressions then?
You destroyed a city. We can forgive a lot, but still.
I didn't
I
destroy
killed
the
one
city.
person.
That was a side effect, untethered, unhinged magic that none of us were prepared for.
We weren't prepared. Okay, yeah.
All
Okay.
right. So
We can
I am sorry that it happened, but it was not my fault.
we can
So-
stop bringing it up,
You
okay?
could try owning
Okay.
up to your actions once in a while, Ox.
I did.
That-
I do own up to it. I turned off the machine. The rest of it was just oops a daisy.
Oops, daisy.
Whoops. I blew up a city. What can you do? Sorry.
I tried.
Anyway, the point is we will eventually bring that city back to its glory, perhaps in a better way than it was. But for now, we are trying to save a world. Okay?
Let's focus
Sure.
on this.
Okay, so let's pretend we make our way up to the prison. We free the Solar. Then what? Then we take the Solar up to where Prundus is, and then just try to wipe them all out. What are we doing after that?
We got to go to the control panel. I'm
Right.
pretty sure if we so Godalina,
So
correct
you-
me if I'm wrong. My understanding is if we can activate the city, we can activate all of its defenses
Correct.
and push out the people that should not be there. Correct?
Correct.
Okay. So that's what I think
that-
we should do.
That also means a majority of our allies.
I thought so, yeah. Is it all evil aligned people that get pushed out?
It's not just your alignment; it's every past transgressions you've ever made. Once the city's up, the Gate of Eternity will activate, and it will sense everything within a, I believe, 10-mile radius. It is a fortress that's supposed to hunt down evil people.
Okay, maybe
But-
we should leave the city before.
Correct. But thankfully, we have Madame Okazi, and she looks at Madame Okazi, she's like, I hope that you would still offer us transportation outside the city while we deal with. And she's like, of course, I will not leave my allies. I will not abandon my allies. There is plenty of room inside the wagon, though it looks like a cabin-sized wagon. There's actually quite a big apartment inside. And Arden's like, there's a house in there. Fully stocked food, kitchen, lounge, gaming room. In that wagon. You got a carnival in there? I could. Oh, man. I what are you guys called again? I could. No offense, actually. These guys got money.
Ox is one of the few times in his life just laser focused on the mission and ignoring all of the talking, and just looks to Godolina and goes, "So I understand how it will adversely affect people that, you know, the transgressions and stuff, but how will it work with me as the remaining Sin Invictus member? Does it ignore that, or how's
You
that
have
work?"
the mark. In all likelihood, Ox, you're the one that's going to steer the ship.
Okay, well then, I'm fine then. I like
You
this
also
plan.
are charged with activating all of its defenses. That
Of course.
includes they're not angels, but they are celestials who were bound to serve. So there's about 500 of them or so. They're called Gardenels. Not all of them are the most powerful of the Gardenels, but there's a good contingent that are in stasis once they're activated, which are at your disposal. At your disposal. It sounds so weird when I say it like that.
Yeah.
We're gonna make this world a better place.
Oh God.
I hope so, Ox.
Why
I
did it
hope
have to
so.
be Ox? Oh God. Go Travis to Biz. He's a better person.
I wish.
I don't
Have.
want the city.
Yeah, but you're a
I
good person. You're not Ox or me. That's better choice.
and this
Completely
also
ignoring
gets
all of
us
this and just staring at the 3D model, going, "Okay, so go
this
here
gets us back
to
to
up
the
here."
conversation. We
Okay.
aren't destroying the city.
We
Is
are
that what
not.
we decided on?
Yes.
Where is this thing going after we claim it?
Wherever Coriel tells me to take it.
Oh my god.
And
Okay.
Verkati be like, and where do you think that's going to be? And he looks at both you and Godolina.
Probably somewhere dangerous.
Yeah,
Ox,
but it's
if Coriel tells you to point this cannon towards your friends, are you willing to do it?
I
Well,
don't
I
see
don't.
why Coriel would be bothered by you all.
Well,
You
that
don't think so?
No.
so, Madam Okazi speaks up. She says, "So you're going to screw over the god of vigilance? That's what's happening here?"
no, we just want to make sure that the people aren't caught in the crossfire. Like, do you think you will stay on the material plane?
Assume that whatever mission is supposed to be done here first, which is taking care of the Hibis corpse, once that's
So
done, I'll be
let
called
me.
away to another place.
May I ask a question?
Sure.
Yes.
What did Corio task you to do with the city?
Didn't he tell you to destroy it?
He told me a lot of things.
Didn't he also tell you to kill Godolina?
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Wasn't that?
Look, I've been doing the right thing, obviously, because I still have the key, okay?
But I
So,
mean, but once you get it, isn't he just gonna say go destroy it instead of
we don't know that. I
go
think
this
it
place
depends
and
on
just
what
shoot
happens on the way up there.
beams?
Like, look, we know a guy that knows all about time and how it's in flux. So there's always a way to make things work out.
This is an
Yeah,
incredible
and
leap of logic.
and he
You think this
disappeared.
god's gotta change his mind about what he wants to do with the city just because you got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe. Like,
I mean, worst case scenario, I have to destroy it and I make sure that you're all gone and I destroy it and die inside of it, which is
Worst
fine.
case scenario, a god goes on a murder rampage, killing everything he deems as evil, Ox.
Okay, first of all, that
No, Corio wouldn't do that. He would just send a champion to do that. And I'm trying to think of who he would send.
it's better, yeah, but still, that doesn't sound great.
Well,
we're
no,
just saying,
that ultimately, besides getting and securing this city, this go to securing the city, we need to also figure out what to do when Coriel responds when Ox doesn't destroy the city. I can
But I
only
can't.
imagine. I can only imagine he's going to send someone or somebody or some people. Because, wait, shit. The atrium has a link to Coriel's domain.
Oh God,
I
it just keeps
remembered.
getting better.
But if I remember correctly, I think the atrium is sealed off. I'm trying to remember, but for some odd reason, I can barely remember what it looks like inside the city. And that's when Verkadi is just like, probably because you don't have a link.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's a good idea. I'm gonna see if I can tap into whatever it is that's got this. I'm like, I wonder if I know what it looks like now because I'm linked.
Verkadi's
I'm gonna.
like, that's not what I meant. I meant
I
like,
don't care. I'm still trying it. It's stupid enough to work.
okay. What are you trying to do? What are you doing?
I'm
What are you
like,
doing?
since I know that I'm connected to the city somehow now, I wonder if maybe I
Sure, sure,
hadn't
sure. But
had a
what do
chance
you?
to look for it. I'm gonna think about it and
You're
put
gonna think
effort
about it.
into it to try
Gotta
to
think
pull an
You're
really
gonna
image
think
of
about
it
it.
hard.
into my
Gotcha.
mind. Yes.
Okay.
To see if
Okay.
it does anything. If not, then whatever, but it's worth a shot.
Okay. So while Ox is doing that, what is everyone's doing?
Catalina, where is this control panel? Is it up with where the gate is?
I don't know. The control panel, from what I remember, if you put the lens down at the crystal, then that's when you activate the cannon, since it's the focuser. But I have seen the lens be moved. Well, the lens was on the chain of the marshal. Anyways, it's a key to many places within the city. And like I said, I don't know where the control room is. I can't remember anything anymore. Is it because it's not a member anymore? Is that part of it? Damn, Coriel.
Okay, so we don't know where the control panel is, but we do know. Okay, so
Look, if we just find the solar will help us because we have the
right,
lens. That's
but
all I really think would help us right now.
so current plan is we get in, we go to the prison, find the solar, free it, and then it takes us to wherever we need to go, whether that be the
Solar,
control panel or
yes, the solar should have the answers. I, damn it. I swear I remember speaking to him. She eats
and
another piece of
then
bacon.
Bring it.
maybe you and your crew, Alkazi, maybe your job is just to keep us safe. Maybe you distract the other demons while we have the solar take us where we need to go.
I can do that. If there are flyers or aerial combatants, my wagon will decimate them.
It can fly?
Also, there are a set of
Yes.
they're called perpetuals. They're not immune to sheer annihilation, but they have some very strong powers.
As long as you know who cursed them, they're not a threat. However, it's obviously very challenging. I can only assume that Prundis was the one that cursed them. So as soon as we get to Prundis, they will be of no consequence to us.
Sure. So what else? What do we need to think through here? We we have this lens so we can get in. It's probably going to be some foot soldiers lingering around the other floors besides the one that Prentice is actually on.
We're probably going to be facing the closest. This is the inner circle, the closest. Just expect the elite that's left of the cult. The majority of the cult are probably almost, I would hopefully assume, dead by our allies on Thard Island or on Zehe Islands after the siege. So all that's left is Prundis, his inner circle, the Perpetuals, the ones that we haven't met, and their elites, their bodyguards. Oh, obviously we still have Odert, the Lycan Lord. So maybe there are
There's
some.
also what's her name? Silsa, the Baldakian
Right.
woman.
Right. We need to find that forge too. Oh, so then they'll probably be Warforged, or I guess whatever those Warforged that attacked our camp back on Zehe are.
Yes. They making
I don't
asses out of us.
if they I don't know if they require energy to make all those Warforged, but if they did, it would probably be here.
Oh, so it's on the way.
Well,
I would assume it'd be
what
there.
what I would ask from you then is to use your truck to just annihilate the forge. I
Well,
don't want to exist anymore.
the thing is, her wagon can't fit through the front door. There's only one way in. That's why it's really up to Ox if
So we want to punch a hole through this thing, right?
punch a hole right through the city. Yeah, which I believe it will because it is a sphere of annihilation.
But that should be
Which
something we decide now. So do we want to punch a hole through the city or not?
it's the most likelihood. The halls aren't that big, so once that wagon gets in, it got to get out because there's no other way to maneuver unless it wants to keep carving tunnels throughout the city. But
Right.
Maybe that's a
Uh,
plan B.
yeah, maybe at when we finally find Prunus is when we'll need that. Is when we'll have the wagon come in.
Still want destroyed.
Well, that doesn't mean we're not going to destroy it. I think everyone here, everyone I think here will help you destroy it since it's on the way. Plus, it would just help us if it's going to be guarded by more of those whatever corrupted Warforged, then
I
I
also have
can.
another
Hmm.
favor I'd maybe like to ask. I don't know how you do it necessarily, but clearly you have the power to. I would like this Silsa person. I don't want her soul running free. Be something that she can be revived later on. Someone could bring her back and make another one of these forges.
Hmm. Well, I've already made a deal with your Jeffrey, and that did not include that. And unfortunately, that kind of request falls under complete jurisdiction of my business. And if that's the case, I must charge you accordingly.
How much?
So, like that, Silson, tell me about her, a little bit more about her.
She is from the Imperial Magi Foundation. She is the last remaining person who has worked on the Neo Creation Forge. And she has
IMF
made a new one.
an IMF researcher. An IMF researcher? Yes, I think that would be a very worthy contract. So, if you don't mind, Bismuth, unless anyone else wants to sign ahead, I would like to make a contract with you. That way, my equipment in capturing people can actually work.
Sure.
Okay. So it's a very quick contract. It's written in Imperial, since I think it's your dominant language. Not that you don't know. Yeah, since your dominant language. She'll write it out. She writes it out very eloquently, and then she has one of her. Well, actually, she goes ahead and she just sort of as she's writing, she just talks out loud. She says, "Um, messenger, I need a messenger." And suddenly a ghost appears out of nowhere. A ghost of a haggard elven man, an ancient elven man who actually has a beard, a white beard. But this elven man is dressed in these rags, these disgusting robes that haven't been cleaned. He's got this rope tied around his waist as a belt or like a fastener, and tied to that belt are like chained books. And he comes in and he says, "Yes, so mistress." Messenger, can you notify the rest of the party and also tell them to hurry up with whatever they're doing? And also get me the fine ink. And she waits for a little bit until the messenger appears. Messenger appears with a glowing orb, like a ball of light, and she simply takes it from him, and it materializes a little rolled up handkerchief, with a box inside. So she unrolls the handkerchief and opens the box. Inside is this very beautiful, ostentatious glass ink pot, and she pulls out. And when she writes her name, it glows in this bright silver, and then it fades back into normal blacking. And she says, "Just sign here for 10,000 gold pieces. I will acquire the soul of this citizen. Me and my team."
Very well. Biz will sign it. The very like robotic print, like if he's like a printer doing it.
So I mean, I'll offer you if you want to do you want to do like a binary print or whatever. Because like
Yeah.
I'm okay with stamps too as autographs or whatever. Like if you had a stamp or something or like a signet ring, that'd be cool too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think Biz has like a little like metal band somewhere, and he just presses that into the ink,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's just like a little image of that bear that
Okay,
he
yeah,
used as a symbol before.
that's fine. I feel like that makes sense. I feel like that makes sense. So you do that, it like I say, glows this bright silver, and then it fades back into this black ink, which is very well. So I will find this Silson, which will require my team to go in and capture Silson. Um, if that is the case, then once I find my party members, I will send them in on foot for them to do so. And if that is the case, you might as well let them deal with that area and let them secure it, because they can do quite a bit of damage.
As long as she's captured and the forge is destroyed.
I will inform one of my more chaotic agents that the forge should be decimated. I assure you. That way you can all move on to the prison right away.
Right.
All right.
Any other anything
Yeah.
else we need to talk about plan wise?
Yeah, Verkadi speaks up and he says, "We really need to figure out what this top does," as he points at the crystal gate, or the crystal gate.
Have you ever heard any like rumors of what it does, Godalina? I know you haven't been up there, but
I don't know. I wish I could. I wish sometimes that it wasn't me that survived. It was someone with a higher ranking who had more knowledge. But unfortunately, I don't. All I know is that only the highest ranking angels, um, and Kyrienes that accompanied us were able to enter the place. I had heard stories and rumors that the gates would lead to Mount Celestia, or even to a hidden plane where we take our prisoners, or just a secret plane for our angels to convene. There's so many stories that I've been told, I've heard, I've assumed. I haven't the faintest clue.
it's also safe to assume that it also won't operate until the entire city comes online again.
Yes, once we put the lens in and activate the solar, well, once we activate the solar, the city will be alive. And once the solar is activated, it will fly. It does not rest on the ground. It must fly. It must hover. And so once we get to the skies, we need to take it up high so that no one really sees it. Also, we want to avoid anything it sees so that it doesn't just fire its cannon.
Okay, I have one tiny question. When we activate the solar, does all defenses inside the city also come on and try to kick us all out?
See, that is at the behest of the solar, and I am hoping, and I'm very confident that when it sees me, it will recognize that we are allies to the city. I've never encountered outsiders entering the city because I've always heard that they would be killed on sight if they were not part of the Sin Invicta. But I am hoping that the solar will recognize me. I don't remember what it even looks like now. I don't even remember our conversation, but I know that they happened. She's really
Yeah.
depressed as she eats her breakfast.
Okay, so that's comforting. Yeah, okay. So either it all goes smoothly, or we all fight for our lives, basically.
I think we're fighting for our lives no matter what.
Yeah, it always comes down to that, so it's not that weird.
Prolox is like, I'm pretty sure this is like the last time we fight for our lives, if that's the case.
Yeah.
So this is That's it.
It's do or die.
I don't expect many long rests. Maybe one long rest in there, but other than that,
Yay.
It's also a good question. Alkazi, would you happen to have any resources we could use? Spell components, potions?
well, my team and I like to move in lightly, but I do have some storage inside. However, I do need to charge you for them
That's fine.
since they are the last of our remaining stores. So what do you need?
Spell component wise, specifically, I'd need a. Let's find it. Ornate stone and metal lockbox worth at least 400 gold pieces.
Okay. I think I can acquire that. Is there anything else?
And maybe let's call it. Where is it? Spent vortex. Maybe just 500 gold pieces worth of sapphire dust. If you have it.
She will go ahead and summon her phantom messenger once again, and she says, "Can you call the representative from the Mortar Vial, please?" And everyone here can go ahead and make a history check. It's a really easy DC. Most of you should pass this.
I rolled a 1. So 8.
8.
I rolled really low too. 12.
Okay.
Boom, natural 20. 420.
Alright, so the DC is 5, so everyone passed.
Oh, okay.
Everyone, and I
Damn.
say that because everyone knows of the Mortar Vial, which is the largest criminal syndicate in all of Anzoria. It's also the largest in terms of planes, like it has its reach in other planes as well. The Mortar Vial is they encompass every debauchery in Vial racket. And it's no surprise that someone like her would have contacts with the largest and most vile criminal syndicate in Anzoria. From slavery to drugs to souls to money laundering to war profiteering to weapons dealing to assassination, whatever you could think of. Any sin or vice, they are making some sort of profit off of. So yeah, she calls a representative. Let's see. A tiefling appears through a like astral projection of sorts right behind her. And he looks like this. It's your father, Tab.
Oh no!
I stab him.
You left me, Daddy. All right, looks like that. He walks in and says, "Well, Kazi, or should I say, Soul Mistress, it has been a long time. You've been spending too much money on the Carthaginians' weaponry lately, and not so much love my way." The madam says, "Don't be such a drag. Look, I am trying to procure certain items, and I wish to use my discounts. Bismuth, this is the liaison to the Mortar Vial that I work with. You can go ahead and give him your items, and he will go ahead and give you the price with the discount." And the Tiefling's very frustrated. He's like, just because you own the largest caravan in the entire fucking plains doesn't make. How can I help you, sir?
I need a 400 gold piece
Done.
lockbox.
I will charge you
Stone sword,
100 gold pieces for it. As he looks at
And-
Okazi.
500 gold piece worth of, actually 1,000 gold piece worth of sapphire dust.
I will charge you 250 gold for that dust. As he looks at Okazi.
Tap
I
a little
also
loner.
need a tiny silver cage worth 100 gold.
I will charge you 25 gold.
Perfect.
I'm still in the middle of my meditation, and I just hand gold to Tab and say, like, healing potions.
How much healing potions? And what kind?
Uh,
Actually,
you got?
yeah.
let me check. I have 5 normals, 2 graders, 3 superiors, 1 supreme.
How much is the Supreme?
50 gold pieces
How much is all of them?
in total.
Yeah.
Let me do math. He pulled out an abacus. 230 gold pieces rolling.
Okay.
I hand Tav 400 gold. And I'm like, this guy seems like he's having a bad day. Give him all this.
Sorry,
Don't have to do
I
that.
I cannot take anything extra.
Ugh, fine, whatever.
He
200
looks
and
up
what?
230. He looks at Kazi. And Kazi's like, thank you.
It
Mhm.
was 100. Uh, I need 325 Tav.
You need 325? Yeah, that's fine. I have 10,000, so that's fine.
So it was
That's wrong.
5 regular potions of healing, 1 supreme. Um, how much greater?
2.
And then there was
One
superior,
superior.
1
One superior.
superior.
We're probably gonna need them. Do I need? I probably need something. I just can't come up with it right now, but still, I have that. I have that.
The tiefling will say, if there's nothing else, I will take my leave then.
Yeah.
Uh, mm,
Do we have diamonds?
I have
yes,
one diamond for 1,000 gold.
Yeah, I'll take that.
You
and no
can
Probably.
diamond dust.
no. It's what's left of her storage. She looks at Okazi.
Okay.
That's all I need.
Yep.
Thank you, Rojas. Only you can call me that. As he disappears from the material.
Go back to my meditation.
Okay.
There we go. Do you have any diamonds, Biz?
I do not. I only need diamond dust for greater restoration, though.
Yeah, but for resurrection and that.
I wouldn't be able to use. I don't cast resurrection using diamonds. I use it using wish, so it fills the
Yeah,
item I would need.
I have 2 sorcerer stands at least, so that works. Need to see what it costs to cast resurrection. Yes. I can't spell
Seven.
resurrect. There we go. Resurrection. Yeah, basic cost. Okay, so I have 1 resurrection at least there, and I have for like 2 regular quick ones, whatever it's called. Let me read Revivify for 2. Yeah, I have 2 spells cost there also. No.
As you're all going through your belongings and Okazi's cleaning up, a dark mist sort of pools upwards over the edge of the cliff of the trench in front of you. Also, it begins to sort of pour. It's like that low floor mist, you know? It just flows very smoothly out from the other side of the tunnel and across the bridge, and it just flows through your camp. It doesn't hurt or anything, but it's just quite a bit of it. It just sort of encompasses the entire flooring. Um, throughout the caverns as it just starts filling. Um, yeah.
What the fuck is this? What is going on? Is anyone panicking? It's just me.
still meditating. I'm not paying attention to any of this.
Ox, you need to pay attention now.
Why? I'm trying to think about the city.
Black fog rolling in or whatever.
Narzen swimming in, and he's like, "Woo, dark
Oh,
oceans."
I don't know if you'll remember yesterday, something did happen that made Ox have fog suddenly appear around him. It had something to do with undead. I figured I'd mention it again because I remember it from last time. And it sort of seems like a similar kind of thing going on.
Ox, if
Yeah.
you don't pay attention, I will slap you again.
So it might have something to do with you, Ox, if you could actually focus up.
I am focused.
I slap Ox.
You're not gonna get anything from the city. You haven't seen it.
I'm not trying to get it from the city. I'm talking to the guy upstairs.
I slap
I
Ox
don't know if
again.
he wants to talk to you. I don't think you should talk to him. You're about to betray him.
No, I'm not.
You're about
I'm
to
about
not
to
follow
make
what he
him
asks you
have.
to do.
I'm about to help him with a better decision in life, but I can't do either of the things that I want to do or he wants to do if I don't understand where we're going.
Okazi will, as she's cleaning, she knows, and she's like dips her hand to it. She's like, "It's definitely demonic in nature."
Ox says demonic fog.
Well, that's not me doing it then.
No, but pay attention, please.
All right,
What do you-
fine. I stand up. I'm like, he wasn't listening anyway.
Yeah, that's what we said. Okay. Does somebody know what's going on? And it's
Yeah,
wild magic.
There's fog everywhere.
Thank you, Ox, for that clever
Hey, look,
observation.
you told me to lock in. I'm here. You asked what's going on. There's fog everywhere. Is that helpful as you thought it was going to be?
I don't know if you knew anything about the fog. If you've seen it before, maybe.
I play around in the fog. What's it do?
Yeah. So, what are you guys doing?
Oh, I'm investigating the fog. I don't know. Apparently, I'm supposed to lock in. Yeah.
Making
Yeah.
investigation. Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
look around, see if I can find like the source of it. Yeah.
Well, you can definitely tell it's coming from the other side. It's coming from the cave entrance on the other side of the bridge. It's coming
Fif-
from the chasm where the City of Illumination is. What's up?
Okay.
15 for investigation.
Okay.
I got less,
How?
14.
So, what do you like? What do you do in your investigation? Are you
I'm
like
just
picking it up? Are you
I'm
like swimming
fiddling
in
with it
it?
because my wild magic might, like if it's got anything to do with like an innately magical thing, maybe I can sense that. I don't know.
Well, what are you using like an ability?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and use magic awareness. On a presence of concentrated magic until the end of my next turn. You know the location or any spell of magic or magic item within 60 feet of you that isn't behind total cover. I don't know. Just opening up my magical awareness.
You can easily tell that the School of Magic is an enchantment, or sorry, yeah, is an enchantment. Obviously the source of it is beyond 60 feet, so it's definitely coming from farther ahead, which means it has a great range. Because you can see, all of you can see that it continues onwards through the tunnels behind you. As it just starts filling up. It's just the floor. It only like the mist only rises up to about 5 inches off the floor, or 3 inches off the floor. It's really low. It's not
Okay.
over encompassing you or anything. It's just right at your toes, right? That covering your bottom of your feet.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Madam
And then-
Alpazi,
Yes.
is this something your folks do?
So Laluk has the ability, but this is something that he has never done before. And typically we could hear him yelling if he is doing it. But also they're very far away, right? Well, they're not far. From what they tell me, they think they have found another way in through a rocky hole, but they don't know if it's going to lead there or not. So, like I said, the ever opportunists.
Okay.
But I don't think it's them. I think this is coming from like the cults. It must be.
In that case, it looks like they've laid out the welcome mat. Let's not keep them waiting.
Hmm, very much
I,
so.
I, I just get myself like all together, and I'm like, man, if I wasn't worried about my suit getting messed up.
Do you tell them that you can sense that the school of magic is enchantment?
Yeah, I do. I'm like, this is enchantment, first of
Okay.
all, so I don't know what the hell's up with that.
So
Uh,
for everyone else, you can assume that it's magical in nature, so it must be some sort of mechanism or something for defensive purposes. And however you guys characters want to decide. Oh, you guys could make Arcana checks.
I'm gonna make an Arcana.
Probably Arcana is your best one. Or
Yeah,
yeah, Arcana is your best one.
yeah, I'll do the same.
17,
17.
26.
18. Okay,
13. Sorry.
13. Very good. I'll start off with Ox since he rolled lowest. You can assume, Ox, that it has something to do with darkness. Maybe it's gonna trip you. Maybe it's going to like hold you. You're thinking in a physical manner of how
Hmm.
this darkness could be used.
Hmm.
And that's what you'd come up with what this magical sort of low mist does. For Bismuth and Tav, you two can sort of surmise that this could have something to do with obviously terrain, slow us down, could like grapple us and secure us, or could affect us in other ways, like magic. If it's enchantment, now magic, us using magic could be concerning. It could be a ward, it could be a suppression, it could even be nullification. And the fact that it can reach this far already puts us at a disadvantage going towards the city. Or if not in the city, she doesn't know. All she knows is that there probably have been some things that have been going on in the city for a little bit now when she did activate it again. But now that she can't remember, most likely because she's not a member anymore, and that's probably one of the defensive purposes of losing the mark. So you just don't remember how to maneuver. Um, you can assume that be the case. Um, with that Arcana for you, Biz, you test out some magic. You use some cantrips, right? They work. You can't. I'm not really trying to cast level ones. Do you have any spell scrolls on you?
Spell scrolls? No. I have the Scrivolver though, which
Uh,
can cast Thunderwave.
at level 5, right?
Yeah.
So you use, say that you just want to use it since it's a very it's not, it's a infinite basically weapon. You point it at like the cliff side, and as you pull the trigger, it begins to do its normal load of the spell until suddenly it fizzles.
So anything higher level will be nullified, won't be able to be cast.
Well, that's perfect. Me and Ox can deal with that. You should probably hang in the back, Biz.
I
Eats another
maybe
piece. Eats another piece of bacon. Y'all ready to pop this baby open?
do we you said your men found a second way in, or they thought they did?
They think they do. I don't know for certain, but I've already recalled them, so they should be on their way back anytime now.
Okay.
Though I'm
So
sure one of them has sent one of their little own scouts to continue looking. I'm sure that they really do want to find another way in. And if they do, when they do, I will inform you. If you don't mind, I will send like a ghost to talk to you.
That is fine. We
That's
also have sending
cool.
stones
Oh,
if you'd
that's
like
no.
that instead.
No. I find that my phantom messengers can navigate through magical defenses.
Oh.
So if there is a communication disruption, my phantom messengers will still get to you.
How do we
Neat.
respond?
You simply talk to them.
Oh, just
It's a
didn't know if there
ghost.
was anything else.
Okay.
I've made the mistake of not asking questions before.
You make that mistake very often.
Shut
We
up,
all
Tab.
do. We all do. We just do stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, should we head forward then? Hope for the best?
Hell yeah, let's go.
Garolina goes to and she says, when you get to the front door, when you get to the gate of, or not the gate of eternity, I forgot what it's called, man.
The front door of opening.
Just called the Great Gate. So when you get to the Great Gate, there is a inlets where you can place the lens in, and it will open the gate for us. However, there's a phrase that you have to say, but I don't remember. I'm hoping that once you get there, it'll just come to you
Okay.
with your mark. But yeah, you'll have to say the phrase when you put it in there.
Not the first time I've lived on a hope and a prayer.
No, it definitely isn't for all of us.
Wow, living
The
prayer.
prayer.
Remember, that's the word.
So Okazi will stay here for right now. Since she can't bring the wagon. Well, no, she'll bring the wagon, duh. She says, if there's probably gonna be people guarding the city, so we're gonna have to get through them. So she can provide aerial fire support from her wagon.
Sweet.
My God.
And
that wagon.
Narzen's like, how do you do that? That doesn't have any cannons. I summon an immense being of shadow that fires eldritch blasts. What the heck? Who the hell are you guys? We're the
Oh, God.
Quips.
Narjan,
Did
after
you
this
choose
is
that
done,
name?
if you want, you can join them.
Nah, I'm too proud for that.
No,
And
you're
we
not.
just have. We don't even have a boat anymore. We had a boat.
Yeah,
We've
whose
had
fault was that?
multiple boats.
Well,
Whose
if,
fault's
if
for that?
Ox's plan comes to fruition, we're gonna have a city to fly around. So
Well, some of
I
us can
can't be in.
some of us can stay in the city.
You probably can't stay in this because
I don't
you're.
want to. It's very
You
clear.
could if you wanted to, if you say it like that.
So
Rather
Verkadi, real quick,
presumptuous with the we.
Verkadi, ever the devil's advocate, but like everyone's like about to march across the bridge, and I was like, hold on. Let's just say the worst possible thing happens. What happens if we kill the Solar and the Defenders if we can't see reason with them? Golina says, "Oh yeah, go ahead."
No, I mean
Golina's just gonna say real quick. Honestly, I don't know. All I know is that all you need is the lens. The Solar, he's just called. His title is the Hearts, but I can't remember anymore. It's so frustrating because now we're going into it blind. I don't know. If we have to, then we have to, I guess. I don't want to.
Nah, it won't be like that. It's fine.
It won't be like that. Yeah, he says now. When we get there, okay.
it just feels
Kill.
every time we talk about it, it feels like we're less and less prepared in what's going to happen after the fact. We get in there, we kill Prunus, whatever. What's going to happen to the city? You want to give it back to Coriel? You want to fly it around? I'm still confused on this.
It's probably Coriel's probably going to take the city back. Well, no, because the city's supposed to be destroyed. So
He wants it
that's
destroyed, so why would he want it back? But Ox wants to give it back.
I
don't
didn't
think
say
that's-
that.
No, I think
You said that.
here's what I think. I think Ox is going to kill himself for this.
Yeah, that's not the first time he planned on doing that, and then he still lived.
Yeah, but if he has to destroy the city, he has to go into like a plane of oblivion, doesn't he?
Well, then we run. We run with the city. We destroy the we destroy the link to Coriel's domain in the atrium. and we run.
I just prefer Ox be honest about it. Is all I'm saying.
I'm hoping that that's the only way for Ox to live and to survive and also defend himself. Other than that, other than that, we're all dead. Because then Coriel will send somebody or our people, and then we have to turn the city on them. Everything has gone to shit. It's so fast, but at this point now, I want to just defend my family, my friends now. So
You
we
guys
have
are
to
so like straight up Debbie Downers.
Yeah, but we're trying to keep our options
Ox,
open.
they have things to lose.
I have a people. A
You're
lot of people I
willing
care
you're
about.
willing to throw that away. Now, I'm not saying that you don't have anything to lose, Ox, but
I didn't say that.
you're more willing to do it more than everyone else here.
Yeah.
Like,
So that's why.
look at the people I have with me. I have my
Okay.
son. I have my best friend. I have my two pupils that are like my children, but they're older than me. And I have you
My children, but
guys.
they don't want me to call them the children, so they're my
Yeah.
pupils.
They're my
Pupils.
pupils. Well, they're still my children. Just don't say it out loud. And I have you guys. That's my family. Okay,
So,
I have more family, but
I guess we will find a better answer once we meet the Solar. Once we get to the Solar, that will sort of, I hate to say it, illuminate our situation and what we need to do.
It's a good thing we'll be in the city of illumination.
Stop.
I don't care if you die, Oxo.
You know, frankly, me either. So let's do this.
Oh God, no! You can't say that.
I can
You
say whatever I want. Freedom of speech. There ain't no law here telling me I can't say words.
It's the law of Cav. You can't make self-defense.
I didn't vote for you.
I voted for me.
Biz, did you vote for?
Yes.
How many people? Oh no, that's right. We all have bless.
Todd's telling me to say yes.
There
So no, you didn't. Have you're outvoted. This is a democracy.
Jeez. Okay. You guys are ready?
Absolutely.
right.
Let's go knock on the front door.
As ready as we ever be, which is not ready at all. Yeah, let's go.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that, like, out of all the things they could have sent out here, why couldn't they, like, I don't know, make the floor red? I would much prefer a red carpet.
Okazi's just like, well, at least he's optimistic.
It's always like that, and then everything goes to hell. So
Yeah, cracking jokes
That's
is
not
what Washington are
accurate. If
doing,
everything
huh?
went to hell, we'd be
Fools
all
walk
dead right
in.
now.
Fools walk in.
Yeah.
I'll
Oh, fools
Winners
rush in.
walk
Sorry.
back out.
I'll tap
Winners don't
Emily
rush
on the
in.
back and give her 5d8, I believe, with shields.
5D worth of shields.
Yeah.
Who are you giving that to?
Go to Lena.
Go to Link. Oh, thank you. 5D.
I know you aren't the custodian or whatever anymore, but you're still important to this plan.
Thank you,
So
Biz.
don't die.
Well, I just hope we can get Sterling and Silver back.
We will. I have no doubt about it.
So you said
We
5D8?
absolutely will. We'll drag them back from
Yeah,
hell
relax.
if we have to.
Yeah. So
It is,
it's
5d8.
It's 5D8. Gotcha. I don't know why I rolled that. Anyways,
You roll them when you take
when
damage, you can roll as many as you want.
how many times can I do that?
You can expend the 5d8 like one by one.
Oh, that's hot total. That's right. That's how many D8s I can spend. Okay, cool. My bad. All right. All right.
It lasts for
So-
8 hours, so you should have it.
Yep. So Narzan and Bismuth, I'm assuming, are still running the
Egg?
egg
Yeah,
man.
Biz 2 still on the egg.
The
Okay.
egg man. Turn out the
Okay.
cow. Egg man.
So you guys make your way forward.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this.
All right.
Either we're
There's-
making our way forward or I'm walking by myself. One of the two.
Okay.
No, we're going with you.
That's called teamwork.
So with the mighty servant leading the way, Narzan, who's like in the cockpit, you can sort of hear his muffled singing of like a marching tune. He's like, and we go to die. And Bismuth is like messaging Biz Prize, like, please kill me.
Later.
Please.
Soon.
Soon it will all be over, my son. Thank you. I embrace the sweet release of death soon, Father.
I'm just up front. I'm singing it on the outside, just like in tune with
And we
him.
march to die. Yeah,
And we march to die.
Oh God, making your presence known.
Success or failure. Everyone is a victim of something.
Oh, I'm sorry. Leading the way is going to be the wagon first because the wagon barely fits there as it hovers 5 feet off the ground. So it's just, and you're falling behind it. Suddenly, there is an opening, and there is a bunch of lights. There is this eerie dread that fills the space around you. You can feel just vileness as you enter closer and closer towards the city, which you would assume you would feel this light brimming with radiance. No, you feel this darkness, you feel this evil, you feel the vileness. You can just, it's as if you are walking through a sea of dark oceans and there are krakens of ethereal shadow wrapping around your body as you try to force your way through the dark, murky waters. You're slowing, you feel like you're slowing, you feel like the air is getting heavy. You feel a little more tired, but not physically. You just are mentally fighting these dark games being played out as you enter further and further into this very evil, resonated area. As the Okazi and the wagon float higher into the darkness, several sort of torchlights and glass bulbs appear on her front to sort of illuminate sort of the area a little bit more until suddenly, as the mighty Lukos reaches the entrance first, you just hear Narzan in there just muffled saying, "Holy shit, I don't see a city at all." As he walks forward, and you guys see there is what looks like to be a causeway over another dark chasm. Over the dark chasm, it feels like the darkness is moving like water, like eyes are in the water itself. The causeway is broken, but there's another causeway aside it that leads across to the other side, which is a immense granite sort of um, building that has a metallic sort of gate that leads down like a sewer entrance or a subway entrance. Um, but the most notable features are the many lichens who are prowling about, well, were prowling about, and are looking up at the flying semi truck, and the mighty egg warrior across the causeway, including several dire were boars armed with these immense warhammers, these mauls that are brimming with shadows at the tips. Flying skulking shades, those undead large bat creatures that took away Godolina the first time and killed, I think Tav, or no, didn't kill Tav, killed
Biz?
Biz. Um, and then on the other side, on the, I guess, sort of front porch leading into this granite building of sorts, um, is a very pale, definitely undead looking woman. She does smile, so you can see fangs. So she is a vampire or maybe a dhampir of sorts. Next to her is a very large elemental made of pure blood. She bears a sickle and a skull lantern. You remember seeing this perpetual back on Acheron last time you met her. You actually never engaged her before. But she has appeared again. I think you remember her name is Sorn. Next to her, riding atop a large cursed hand, is, of course, the Shadow Elf. Oh, sorry, yeah, the Shadow Elf Genmaris. Next to Genmaris is a bloodied and bound Yuan Ti person in a hood. And you all recognize the Yuan Ti as the same Yuan Ti that unleashed the disease arrows onto Coralox and to Lorenzo.
Lorenzo.
And he's there bound, beaten, and you can definitely see that his face is just covered in this vile curse mark that's into his face. Like they carved the mark into his face. Jed Mars is sitting with his arm around his shoulders, smiling at your entrance, your grand entrance. He's got his three little shadow earth monks that immediately fall into the ground as soon as you appear. And then on the left side, which is your right, is this large, imposing Lycan Lord. This must be O'Dirt as he wields pristine obsidian plate armor, shoulder pauldrons, and kneecaps, as well as a jagged greatsword. Now, I'm going to show you a picture of him and bring everyone over to the locale.
Oh god. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh, it's a hot guy. Oh no.
And there is O'Dirt Starkhead's the werewolf lord. Okay, so I'll give you
Oh
guys a
man,
few
I'm gonna
minutes
steal his
to.
sword.
I'll give you a few minutes to figure out a quick plan before we get things started and roll for initiative.
Oh god.
So these large icons right here of these werewolves, they actually represent mobs or squads. So those are packs of 4 to 6, I think.
Mhm.
4 to 6 werewolves. These ones are actually just large dire wereboar and a dire weretiger. Um, they're both armored. They have like heavy plates and stuff. At least the boar does. The tiger, the weretiger, I think does not. Weretiger.
Tigers in disguise.
Tigers in disguise. Where
Uh, I
tiger?
look at all of you, and there's a big smile on my face. I'm like, I want to challenge the leader.
Oh god.
Bring
Yeah,
me the
Aldert.
alpha.
Aldert howls. He's like, oh, and all the wolves, all the werewolves start howling, and Ewoks are sort of compelled to like, oh, too, because you just
Nope.
feel in your
It was
blood
it
that
was
it's
cured. It
natural.
was cured.
It was
Oh,
good.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
the
it's not.
werewolf
When did you
thinks
Yeah, it was
slap?
yeah,
forcibly
she slapped me
slapped from
last
Tav.
session. She just assumed that I was because I had bites on me. She didn't want to take chances.
Okay. So yeah, she howls, and everyone howls then, all with them, all gaining buffs from his howl.
Have
Okay,
we seen
But
the
that's fair. I would. It's in my blood. Not to
that's
howl,
fair.
but I'm gonna yell back.
That's fine.
the Sorn
You have.
before? But have
Oh
we seen their like ability before?
no, you have not. You have not.
I'm gonna go through my notes, see if I've written anything about her.
She was on Acheron, but she got delayed, and you mostly engaged Xanandra, the tiefling who can explode your blood.
I remember that
Right.
one.
Yeah. That
We lost a good friend to that who turned himself into a rock monster.
rock monster.
Yeah, he's
Rocks
off
in
somewhere. We
disguise.
don't
I
know
don't know. I
where.
got nothing.
Okay, so this is gonna be fun. We're gonna fight a lot of werewolves and stuff over a chasm. And our magic doesn't work that good, so good luck to you all.
So, like Okai says, she'll fly around in her wagon, and you can see this immense shadow knight that's like 20 feet tall that rises above the wagon. He's disembodied, obviously. His lower portions is sort of connected via like a wispy sort of smoke, like a genie over the wagon. So she'll probably just try to focus on the flying skulkers just to help deal with that at least. And hopefully you guys can take out the rest. But then again, these guys are an issue. 2 perpetuals, and then this guy.
And the fog is still hanging around, right?
The fog is still hanging around. You can see that it's coming from over here. There's a staircase that leads down into the metal gates, and I'll reveal more about it right here. Um, so it leads further down to metal gates. But like I said, it goes like 5 feet down incline, so you technically don't see it. You just see the top of the gate over here. Oops.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, I'll probably just hang back and try to snipe him with my cantrips. While you guys take the lead.
Yeah, that's for the
Remember
best.
not to go too far ahead again, especially this time because I can't just put a bubble around us now.
Understood.
Ox.
I just walk towards I would so my thing is I want to walk towards this right here. And I want to like literally point my sword at O'Dirt and be like, "You, me, Thunderdome."
Where, like, oh, you want to walk all the way up here?
Yeah, I'll like walk to the edge like right here and point my
Okay.
sword directly at O'Dirt.
Okay. Let's say you walk up here. You point at Dirt. Dirt has his sword on the ground out there as he howls. He sees you point and you yell across. And he just simply looks at you and says, "Go kill that worthless piece of meat."
Ah, God, looks like I'm gonna have to kill your lackey first, you coward.
All right.
God.
With that, if you guys have nothing you want to talk about real quick, we'll go ahead and get started.
Let's get started.
Think
Be
I
careful,
think
everyone.
yeah, I think we should absolutely have the Mighty Egg take care of
Oh, yes.
the hordes.
I'll
Is
take the
like we'll
lead.
just wait for them to come over and just like knock them into the abyss. Because I
Yeah,
don't
well, you
care
gotta be
about
careful
the
because they
little
can
ones.
absolutely do the same thing to us. And
Yeah.
I am at -4 strength. So
Well, you need to do better so that we
Oh.
can use another wish.
that -4 strength, yeah, that's me fixing our problems. So
Stop it with the wish shocks. This isn't gonna cast any more wishes. Let's just
I don't.
stop with that.
Let's be honest. That's not true.
Not right now, at least. Okay.
I know. I know. I know. No.
Okay, let's see what we roll. Ooh, dirty 20.
should I be rolling a separate one for Biz 2?
Oh, sorry. So we're gonna go, yeah, separately for Biz 2 and Narzan. So
Well,
Yeah.
it's about the same. Biz 1 got 4, Biz 2 got 5.
the Biz and Co got 1
Got
or
4,
5. Got 4, and then Biz 2. Oops.
5.
Gotcha. Sorry, did you get 2?
4.
4, yeah. 4. All right. Tav, what'd you get?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Duh.
Damn. Right. Ox and
I
then
got a
Narzan too.
19 and Narzan got a 15.
And I think that just leaves Golina. There you are. I have advantage on this? Why do I have advantage on this? Why do I have advantage on this? Because of Michael? Oh, it's probably because of the Rod of Alertness. Yeah. Rod of Alertness. I forgot she has that. Hey, fuck. Actually, I should have just used that on the miss. That's my fault, guys. All right. So she got she got a 21. Well, that's good. She can switch for somebody.
Hmm.
Dirt. Mars. Sun.
Isn't Jin Mars the one that we like that turns people to stone?
Yes, he's the one
Yes.
that killed me and Tav.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we almost got him.
No, we did. Jin Mars is the one that we chopped
We
up
got
and
him
threw in the
once,
water.
yeah.
Yeah, but then he
the second
revived.
time.
Yeah, but he came
Yeah.
back and he stole Goldalina. Or,
Yeah.
So yeah, we got Lena and Biz.
Yeah, we
And he
didn't
got-
put his
and he got
head in
away.
an extra dimensional plane.
Oh, he got away. Yeah, you were too busy. You were running, trying to get him, but oh, I think that's it, right? I can. Oh, okay. Oh, nice.
You got Elkazi on there?
No, I do not Kazi. Thank you, Kazi. Okay. So Dirt got a 5. Kazi got
Weird.
a plus 2, 5. She got a 4. Mars. Oops. Damn. Sorn. Shades. Wickets. All right, so right now goes Godolina, Shades, which are the Skulking Shades, Tavern Company, Ox, Jinmaris, Sorn, Narzan, Lycans, Biz Secundus, Oderts, Biz and Company, and then Elkazi. And then Biz and Company are going before Elkazi, technically.
Maybe we should have Alkazi go switch with Godolina so she can get up there quicker.
Oh, you want to switch to Godolina? Or she switch to Godolina?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
'Cause we probably want her trying to take out the flying guys before they immediately all swarm us.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you want to switch anyone else?
I'm not planning on going up there like off the jump. So you can put Biz 2 in my spot.
Biz 2.
Yep.
Okay.
Because I want these whelps taken care of so that I can actually challenge the guy who thinks he's the alpha.
He's the alpha.
He thinks he's the alpha.
He's the alpha. All right.
What kind of alpha
So
works for another guy, really?
and then Dirt
Yeah.
actually.
That's some real beta energy there, bro.
What's your Dex, Ox?
My dex is 15.
I'm pretty sure Dirt's going before you.
Probably.
Probably.
Because I'm strong, I ain't fast.
Yeah, you go before you. Okay. So that's our initiative right here. If everyone's okay with it, comfortable with it, we got Okazi, Tav, and Company, Shades. You guys are going at the same time. So Okazi,
Okay.
Tav, and Company, Shades. Wait, sorry, no, you're going before. I forgot.
I'm fast.
You're faster. So Shades, Biz Secundus, Genmaris, Narzan, Sorn, Lycans, Oderts, Ox, Biz and Company, and Godolina is last. Okay. Anything look good?
Hell yeah. Let's go kick some ass, Seabass.
Let's go ahead and start the first turn. Alkazi is currently flying in her wagon 30 feet up in the air, which is 10 feet. Sorry, which is 30 feet above the land bridge or the causeway. Or the bridge. She's gonna go ahead and open fire on this one right here. She's gonna fire 4 blasts. All at that guy. Oh no. I'm gonna fire a blast at each of them. Yeah. So only 2 hit though. So I hit the first 2. Each one just take 10 points of force damage. Easily get their attention.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit. And then she's already flying, so she's gonna go ahead and fly another 40 feet over here. And she will end her turn to Tavern Company.
Okay. I'm gonna start by using bonus action to give myself a flying speed. My ability If I can do that. So I'm just flying above the black fog. So that doesn't slow me down. So I'm gonna go, I can only go like 30 feet. And how? Let's go 30 feet that way, yeah. Let's go there. And let's see how far it is to one of those. How long it? Yeah, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this group here.
Hell yeah.
Let's see here. That's okay. That's at 30 on the first one. 23 on the second one.
Are you sharing this one right?
Yeah.
On that swarm, yeah. 29, and the last one is a 24.
Yeah, all that.
Yay. Yeah. 9, 15, 2, 32 force damage total.
One werewolf gets obliterated.
Yay.
Hmm. Take that, you stupid idiot.
Um, what's it called? Is it the difficult terrain for everyone else that's on the ground?
No, there's no difficult terrain.
Okay.
Nah, it's just
then,
weird and black and
we're
misty.
just gonna. Wait, how far can she run? I think it's a bit further than 30. It's 40. Let's just dash over there. And let's have Steven. Oh, it's 35, 45. He's even faster. Fast little boy. 45, so that's 90 feet. He's a little bit before there. Oh, that's best. There we go. Giving. He's 35. So he can go 60, 70 feet. And Lorenzo is also 35, so she can go 7 feet also. So yeah. They're all dashing up to get ready for the incoming wave. And that was all of mine.
Okay. Shades. The shades. The shades.
The shites.
The shades. 60 fly, normal. Dash. Dash. They're the height of the lion.
Oh god.
So 30 feet. All right, and the other shade, he also is going to dash.
There is.
Yep. Biz Secundus. Biz 2.
This two will, let's see. Range is 120 feet. Might be able to punch someone. I guess I could also move forward. The egg will move to. Oh, I clog up the. Well,
Is
I can
it-
move past them, I suppose.
I think you can long jump over there.
Oh yeah, I might be able to just long jump. I just don't want to
Don't
get
have
super
that.
far and then get messed
As-
up over it.
As the mighty behemoth walks over the causeway, large cracking sounds can be heard underneath.
Yeah, if I jump over there, it's gonna collapse under. It's like,
You better make it all the way to the other side.
yeah, it's its long jump is 50 feet, so I can get. So where would I need to be to get all the way to like this part of the thing. So I'd have to
Be at the end.
You're gonna have
be
to
the very, very
launch
edge.
right at the end. Hell yeah. Let's go, brother.
I suppose that's what he's gonna do. Uh, so he'll run past Ox and then long jump across. I guess he'd have to dash and do all this as well.
Yeah, well, yeah, he would have to.
Yeah, so he's dashing. That's his action.
Okay.
And then he'll try to long jump all the way to right here.
Yeah. He can do it. So he does the power. I'm assuming he's doing the power jump.
Yes, the standing leap.
Anyway, so as he does this, I'm gonna go ahead and mark it. Um, the bridge collapses almost near Ox, and Ox, you can hear it cracking underneath your feet because that was a lot of pressure, a lot of weight that just upended that broken end.
Ox just like looks at the bridge underneath him and goes, "Man, I wanted to fight a guy on the bridge."
And I will also say that
That was 15.
a large crack goes up to there as well.
Oh god.
My bad.
Get off the bridge.
I think yeah, it's like 10 feet, so you just gotta step out to like right here.
For sure.
Uh,
Sounds like
next-
finally.
Do your job.
Tarzan's like, "You don't have to tell me twice."
Okay. That's it for Big Secundus. Biscus Secundus. Delmars. He's gonna run. No. He can't run.
Chinmaris, more like bitch Yaris.
It's Yaris. Got him.
Got him. Like I want so badly be a bard, but my vicious mockery never worked.
So first things
Shitty
first.
playground insults.
As a bonus action, he's gonna go ahead and whisper into the Yuan-Ti's ear.
Man,
And then before he uses action, the Yuan-Ti is going to use his action, and the Yuan-Ti is going to whistle. And it's a whistle that no one really can hear. It's like a dog whistle. Like it's a frequency that most humanoids can't listen to. But the only people that can actually hear it is Rakati and Narzan. I need Rakati and Narzan to make wisdom saving throws as something begins to seize their mind.
Oh,
oh
God.
man, 16.
Come on, Ducati.
I rolled a 17. He's got a
Why
-1 to
you
his
always
wisdom, I
roll
think.
like shit?
Oh.
1 plus
Actually,
4.
that's
so
fair. I should
1.
probably check and see. Pupils. What is Narzan?
I feel like I've
Yeah.
had the worst luck rolling for all of my like underlings. Silver and Riccati always roll like shit.
Yeah,
Anything
it's
for Narzan?
16.
Okay.
The highest he
Both
can roll is a 19.
unfortunate. Both are considered incapacitated, as hidden within them are two of those miniature molecular oozes, and they seize control of their minds.
When did Narzan get hit? That's interesting. I
He's
like
probably
it.
got spread along. with-
Yeah, probably.
Oh god.
So Jamars will go ahead and use his action to do his crescent octave. So he'll pull out his windpipe whistle. And he go ahead and everyone that can hear him, because he is playing in a cave, which is going to be everybody. Also, you must see him, which you can see him atop his large hand mount, his demonic hand mount. Everyone needs to make a charisma saving throw. Otherwise, the magical frequencies slightly alter their presence of the creature's connection to the plane. On a failure, they suffer a negative to ability checks and saving throws.
Is Biz 2 also making this?
Everyone that can hear. So anyone who can hear it. So everyone inside can hear inside too.
Okay.
Yeah.
28 and 27 for both the Bizes.
You're both good.
And then
13.
Riccati keeps rolling like shit. So 10.
Oh, but guy doesn't have to make the check
Okay.
So she
because
makes
he's
it.
no longer an ally.
Makes it. I'll go. I hate. Oh, Gibby is not making it. Lorenza maybe made it. What's her plus? Oh, she only has a +1. So 17 for Lorenza. Nat 20 for Steven plus something. I got 23 and Corlox got 25, I think. Probably more.
So whoever rolled less than an 18 suffers a -5 to all ability checks and saving throws. If you fail by more than 7, the DC is 18. If you fail by more than 7, you suffer disadvantage on all checks and have a movement of 0 and are considered incapacitated.
Oh
Those
man.
that pass are immune to the sound for 8 hours. And
Okay.
those that did not fail by more than 7 can repeat that save. So who
Hmm.
failed more than 7? So it had to be
Uh,
11 or low.
Gibby failed. Totally.
Damn. Okay, so Golia passed with a 19. So Givy failed. So he's sleepy sleep. Not really sleepy sleep. Oh, there's actually an incapacitated marker. Shit, shit, shit. No! Oh, do that. Don't do that. All right.
And
Where is she?
Lorenz.
And Lorenzo.
Where is she? Lorenzo failed, but not
Not by
with.
7. Gotcha.
Hmm.
Okay, so everyone's just at a -4 to all ability checks and saving throws until they make that DC 18 charisma save at the end of their next turns.
Cool.
All right, that's it for and the mount. He's gonna go ahead and just
Be a stupid hand demon.
these guys are gonna go. They went underground before all this, so they're gonna go ahead and move. Be a hand demon, yeah, pretty much so.
Piece
They're
of
gonna go
shit hand
ahead.
demons.
Jeez. Yeah. They're gonna go ahead and just chill right there. All right, Narzan, that is now me.
Yeah.
So Narzan is gonna go ahead. He's like, ha ha ha. And business is like,
Don't look at me like that.
what are you doing? What just something feels different.
You're not-
He's gonna go ahead and grapple Bismuth too.
No.
Pose athletics.
They're creating their own Thunderdome
It's a 4.
inside
What's
the mighty Lucos.
what is Narzan's athletics or strength again?
His strength is a 16. His
Okay.
athletics gives him a +8.
So it's okay, +8, cool.
Hmm.
And his advantage. Oh, he's not raging.
No, he's not.
Yeah, yeah. So Bismuth
I
is now
almost-
grappled, and what he's gonna do, he's going to grapple your hands and tie them up. But he's also gonna grab you by like the back, by the back of the neck. Bismuth too by the back of the neck. So he has both of his hands because he can easily do it, and then he has his other hand on his neck. He's like, friend. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Will you stop
So
touching me?
and then he's gonna go ahead. He actually doesn't even need both hands. He's gonna go ahead and open the door, and he's gonna go ahead and walk outside or go up on top with you, holding both your hands, holding Bismuth too. And he's just gonna stand up there on top of the egg. Yep, that's Narzan. That's his action. Bonus actions. He's gonna go ahead and rage.
We have lost egg.
Ox just looks at it and goes,
We're gonna have to kill now, son. Ox.
yep. like it literally is like a moment where he just goes, yep.
Jesus. All right, we go down
This
to
is
Storm.
why we shouldn't have friends.
Wow. Okay, we didn't learn anything in this game.
Who was the other one that got?
Riccati.
We don't know yet.
We don't know yet, but for
Yeah,
players,
but
it's Riccati.
that's for my brain.
Yeah,
Riccati.
we know it's
And
Riccati, but
for
yes.
Gunnelina and Biss back there.
Yeah, the two most defenseless people right now.
I was surprised Riccati
Really
didn't move up. I'm not
assassinated.
gonna lie. I was surprised that Riccati didn't move up fast. I thought he would scout ahead.
He hasn't gotten his turn yet.
Oh, he's
He's with Biz.
He's with me, and I'm at the bottom of the initiative.
Yeah, that sucks. That sucks.
Yep, it really does.
You could have definitely switched with
Well, I was thinking
Tarzan.
like I'm like useless right now, so why would I
No,
do
I
that?
understand. I understand. I understand. I got you. All right, so Soren, what do you do again? Oh, you're really evil. Okay. You're really evil. Holy shit.
That's good to know.
Well, first, she's gonna go ahead and well, she needs to actually, yeah, she's gonna go ahead and get on top of her blood elemental. She's going to ride.
Blood elemental.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
New, new magic kink unlocked.
Oh, they do blood
Yeah.
magic, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And then
Sounds sticky.
when the I forgot. Okay, so because we roll initiative, she's gonna go ahead and activate her. She has to activate her Crimson Cloak. So a bubble of translucent blood appears around her, which gives her temp HP because it's the beginning of combat.
Oh man.
Okay.
It's hot.
It is hot. Um, oh, that's pretty cool. All right. Action. I can cast 2 spells. All one has to be a cantrip. Okay, so it's basically that feature. All right. Cantrip wise, oh, she can not right now. She is going to not cast any magic. Instead, she will do. Oh, no range. No range at all. Okay, that's it for her. Blood elemental. No range. Okay, no range. We go on to the lichens. Oh, Dirt, as a reaction, will go ahead and order his lichens. He says, "The plan is started. Focus on the rest of them." So, within each pack is a cultist of Hibis corpse, and he'll just bow his head in his hood, and they will go ahead and move 60 feet. They'll sprint. Oh, sorry, they have 80. Oh, actually, I take that back. He's gonna pull these guys back. He's gonna send his but he says, "Go forth, but first, let loose these wild cursed werebores." And these werebores have these shadow mallets or mauls. But the one thing that's happening is that they are producing wild magic from within their stomachs.
Oh
And they are
god.
charging this direction. Like it's glowing, it's getting brighter and brighter as it gets closer to the party.
This looks like a job for me.
Yes, please. I don't want to be there.
And then he sends his pack lord to command. While he just remains there, he actually leaves his sword stuck in the ground, and you can see that he has a teacup and a tea kettle next to him. He begins sipping tea.
So disrespectful. We
Mhm.
gotta kill him.
I'm gonna
And
straight up make him my
that's
beta.
his turn. He's not gonna do anything for his turn besides drink tea and observe. And he moves on to Ots.
All
I'll
right.
make him in the carpet.
Wow.
Fine.
He's gonna chill out.
There goes my stupid thing. I'm just gonna
You can still go
run
on
over.
there.
Oh
You can
no, I'm
still-
not.
Oh, you
I'm
can't make
not
that.
running across there.
Oh,
Are
I
you
was like,
crazy?
you can't make that. It's like 100 feet.
Yeah, I'm crazy, but I ain't stupid. All right, I'm gonna dash, and
Okay.
I'm just gonna stand here, like I just have my sword down. I'm like, huh? Um, all right.
Hell yeah. Okay. Is there anything else?
Um, let's see. Well, I do have magic that I can use. I might as well
Oh
just
yeah.
see what happens. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and Scorching Ray. It's just third level spell. Well, actually, I don't know if it'll work, so I'll try it anyway.
What are you casting?
Scorching Ray.
Scorching Blade.
It's a second level.
Second level spell.
Yep.
As you go to cast single Scorch Ray, expending the spell slot,
Yep.
it does not cast.
Okay.
So
Well,
low.
we know that that doesn't work now.
Level
Cool.
level 5 and up you can cast. I'm sorry, I should say level 5 and up you can cast. So the
Oh.
spell revolver would have worked, but level 5 and up can cast.
Okay.
I'll tell you right now
Okay.
as a game mechanic, that's what's going on.
Cool. I just look at him like, all right. I just I just have my sword in my hand, and I'm just like I look bored.
I get it. Yeah,
My turn. Looking
gotcha,
bored.
gotcha. Biz and company. Besides Riccati.
You want me to go first, or you want to?
No, you will go first. Riccati is going.
Okay.
He's going to be reactionary.
Is this what is this thing over here on the right?
It looks like an altar of sorts.
Okay.
Altar, or it looks like a basin.
Can I tell like what it might like what god it might be to? Is it to like Loth or is
Hmm.
it
So there's a bunch of bones around it. Actually, the skeletal feature is built into the form of what looks like to be a skeletal. It's a different composition of bones. So the image is of a humanoid knight that's riding a bone steed, like a bone horse. So that's what it looks like.
Mhm.
Um, I mean, maybe it's the to Batael, the cursed demon lord, the demon lord of curses, maybe.
Okay.
I mean, you do see a lot of like vile writings on there in Infernal that says like, I curse this guy, I curse this person, I curse the sand swimmers, 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 I
Good
curse
luck.
Ox, I curse Sterling, I curse Tav, I curse Coralox. There's a bunch of curses to you guys on there.
And I can okay, so I'll stand there. Can I spot Snake Man all the way back there?
You can barely see him. You can only see Jed Morris's head because and the hand. Oh no, you can see him. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I'll take out my Scrivolver and fire 4 blasts of uh Eldritch Blast at him.
Elder don't work.
Okay. Oh, cantrips don't work.
Yeah, it's anything 5 or under. So that includes cantrips.
Okay. I will. Okay. This kind of is like, oh, okay, fine. And then he will. Let's see, what can I do?
Quick insight for everybody. I will tell you right now, it seems that there's a heavy concentration of that shadow darkness coming from this opening into the, I guess, wall.
Hmm.
Okay.
Seems like it's coming from there.
Okay.
Vodka.
And do I want to? He's immediately called. It's probably not a great idea. How close do I need to be to hit? Because he's. I could find within 150, which is. So zoom out really far to see it. I'd have to move up too much. Okay. I will just, you know what? So I'm gonna pay for this. Well, fuck it. I think it's funny. I'm gonna use the what is it called? Heroes of the City, the Failed Freelancers, and make all of my attacks
Tax
auto
advantage.
crits.
Okay. Who are you targeting? Dirt?
I'm gonna try to hit. I want to do. I'm gonna be casting Scorching Ray. I'm gonna cast it at 6th level,
Okay.
and I'm gonna do like half on Snake Man and half on Jed Mars, or like whatever if you know want to kill one first.
Sure.
I'm quickening spell so I can actually use it. Can I also transmute? No, I can't because of quickening. All right. So first, where's my scorching ray? It's the same level, so on 6 would be 4 extra rays. So 7 rays. First 3 will be for Snake Man.
Mhm.
First one's a 16.
16 doesn't hit, just misses.
Okay. 19.
Yeah.
Lot 31.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This will be 8d6 crits.
Mhm.
25 damage to Snake Man. To you.
Damage. He's still alive. He was bloodied to begin with, so he's just more bloodied.
I'll hit him with 2 more.
Okay.
21.
Yeah, sure.
4. I'll do it one at a time. 17 more damage.
Okay. He is close to being beaten.
Yeah, I'll do the other 3 at Genmaris.
Okay.
So first one is 18 plus 31 damage
Oh, yeah.
to hit.
Oh yeah.
Second one's probably missed 15.
Yeah.
And last one is all right, 1 hit. Uh, 20 damage.
20 damage. Okay.
I think it looks Biz is just like walks forward and starts really focusing on their movements, and he like really taps into the like idea of like balance and time, and like
Mhm.
this magic he's pulling from, and
Mhm.
you can like almost see the actor, like the images of like where they're like moving towards and how like what they're gonna do next, and he just fires towards them, and it, like lands right where they're going to move. But he doesn't even realize that he's also like giving himself the same effect for other people around him.
Gotcha. Okay.
He'll move just to like right here.
Yeah. Okay. And then no Biz 2. Oh no, yeah, Biz 2 has its own turn. Okay. Riccati is going to move forward. He's going to ask, what shall you have me do?
Uh, I would head forward and try to protect Biz 2. I don't know what's going on up there.
Understood. He'll go ahead and definitely make his way over here. Dash. Oh, his dash is 100 is 80.
He has 50 feet of movement and can dash with bonus action.
He's a quick bugger.
Mhm.
All right. Dash make his way. Bonus actions. Oh, he does bonus action. Okay. Go to Lena. Yeah, I'm checking my product alertness. I completely forgot about that. She's gonna go ahead and use the rod to cast Detect Magic. And she specifically is trying to focus on the aura. And she concludes and confirms that in fact it's definitely coming from that opening. There must be a room or a chamber, a device of some sort that's over here creating this low fog that's nulling our magic. She's gonna go ahead and move 30 feet on the crack. She's like, Biz, you might want to hurry. This bridge might collapse. I think that's it for her. Bonus actions. Nope. Okay. That's it for her, and that's where we're gonna go ahead and stop things there, and we'll pick it up next Saturday as the Sandstormers finally cross over and find the entrance into the City of Illumination. But first, they must deal with the defenders and, of course, the trap that has been long coming.
And the inevitable
unbeknownst to the
betrayal of
party.
Narzan.
Yeah, it's already betrayed his too.
Inevitable. It's already happening.
All right. So, with that, we'll go ahead and stop things here and pick up next Saturday. Thank you.
All